My RC, and today we're going to be doing a little bit more work to the MST, MRX GT. I'm going to be hitting the drift track in the Carlsbad Mall, Coastal Drift, tomorrow afternoon. So anybody that wants to cruise out with me, let me know in the comments or just pop in and say what's up. I should be filming some content over there. So if you got a cool car, you want to just pop down on the track and get up on YouTube, go with me. I'd appreciate the support and help, and good times. So I think that today I'm just going to be putting on some of these MST wheels. These have a little bit less offset, so I'm kind of hoping that they fit good. I put some of the MST red dots on there yesterday, and they were way too soft. So, anyways, let's get some of this work done. Let's see here. Move some of these bodies out of the way. Get some space. I'm charging some batteries for tomorrow over here as well. These MST wheels are the 5-spoke. Who's at part number right here? This looks like it's backwards, but I can't tell. Let me know in the comments and I'll not be able to fix it because this is the first time filming with my phone. I just picked up an S24 Ultra, hoping that I could make better film with it than my GoPros. The GoPros are less flexible than I would like them to be as far as filming. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of 5-spoke wheels though. Oh. I think these look pretty good on the MST. I was running these red dots. The MST red dots in this car was just a freaking rocket ship, and didn't really make it very fun to drive with other people on the track. Alright, get these wheels out. The wheels I'm going to be using tomorrow are Yokomo P-Tile tires. These are ZRDR CAs, 1600s DRA Drift Competition Tire HDPE. For carpet and plastic tile surfaces, I got them at RC Hobbies for $18 a set. I got these MST wheels over there as well for $11.99. These are nice wheels for $11. But I always dug the 5-spoke better. I'm going to keep these red dots on these wheels because Grandpa BB, if he's able to make it tomorrow, is going to be running a 4-wheel drive car that he's converted into being a drift car. And it's probably going to be fast. I kind of want to be able to hang. We got some instructions here. I've just been using my little heat gun shrink wrap shrinker to heat up the tires to slide them on the rims. But we got to put the tape, the foam tape on them first. Yeah. Hopefully these tires will be more matched to the rest of the cars that are running there, because it's kind of frustrating when your car is a rocket and you can't do any tandem. You just keep blowing past everybody really quickly. Not to mention I was going through batteries really fast. The battery only lasted about 15 minutes yesterday. Let me know if everybody can hear me out there pretty good. Hopefully you can. If you can't, let me know. Actually, I don't even know if I can see the comments on here. Let me see. This is my first time using my phone to do this. So let me know if it's good. Let me know if it's bad. Let me know what you think. This is the first time I've been using Yokomo tires. So this is new to me. Hopefully I like how they work. I did go by, oh man, what was his name? Anyway, the guy from RC Hobbies, he was super cool. And they also have a track over there for Tuesdays. I'm looking forward to cruising over there Tuesday and playing and hopefully making some some content for you guys out there. So I took their recommendation for tires that they like to use there. They're also in the process of experimenting with doing P-tile, plastic tile. I've never ran on plastic tile before, so that'll be a new experience for me. What do you guys think about running on P-tile versus laminate floor versus, you know, everything? Give me a second. I'm putting you guys up on my computer because I can't see the comments. We got some people watching. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good on there. Pretty stoked. I got the S24 Ultra, and it's got a pretty good camera, guys. Now, it was not a super cheap camera. I mean, phone. You're probably gonna get an echo from this, but then again, I don't hear it either. So maybe the camera, maybe the phone is smart enough to cut down on the feedback and echo. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Who we got? Jose Torres. What's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Nice to have you back on the channel, as always. I think you're my #1 fan there, homie. Cool, I can see the comments up on there. I do kind of wish I could get some music going for you guys. That is something that's tough to do with YouTube. But this probably won't be the longest cast in the world, so maybe it won't be annoying. I'm just going to throw these wheels on, make sure they clear the body, which I think they will. They're actually 1 millimeter less offset than these Rev D, whatever wheels. All right. Get that another trucker plugged in. All right, boys. Here's my trick to this. Gotta love the light. What's up, Moon RC? How you doing? Where are you from, man? You probably can't hear me over all this noise. My chick's trying to take a nap on the couch. She's probably loving it. This is, I think this heat gun was like $20, $25 on Amazon. Ooh, it gets hot. But it is for shrink wrap. Like heat shrink on the wires and stuff. It works pretty good. And just there we go. There you have it. Doesn't seem to have an inside outside on these tires. And boy, that went on pretty easy. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible at all. Does this? Will it go all the way on the outside? I don't know if it will. Does anybody put these wheels? No, yeah, it will. That's not on there all the way. Yes, I'm not strong. Shoots. It's probably not the way to do this. This one here. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. This is the MS. Excuse me. Sorry. This one is the MST GT Uh, it's the OG one. It's not the 1.5. That's the old school, or the more old school one. I've got a 13.5 drag motor in it. We got a 13.5 drag motor in it. Trinity, it's the double down. I really just like the gold plate. It's been working pretty good. So usually the instructions for these drift tires, they usually say to put them in hot water or use a blow dryer. I'm stubborn and I still just do everything by hand. It's not working super swell this time around. But maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's see how it fits. I've got just a short time before I go to church today. So figured I'd get these wheels on at least and get some batteries charged for some adventure time tomorrow. Let's see how this... It's an MST wheel, so I don't really expect it to have problems over the brakes. Moon RC. Am I saying that right? Or am I pronouncing that all messed up? So in this car, I have the 13.5 double down. And then I'm using a Hobbywing XR10 Pro stock ESC. And let's see, the highest, it's called a Highest RC BLP 650 servo. And then I just recently switched over to the Yokomo DP302 V4 gold trimmed gyro, which is working fantastic. Got me a rocket fan that happens to be gold, an Exotech orange fan mount, and I've mounted all of my electronics. Oh, I gotta fix that. I've mounted all of my electronics inside this crawler fuel cell, which shows through the body, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Ooh, boy. That's real close to scrubbing, but does not scrub. Well, either way, it also doesn't hit the shock. Let's see that. And the guy that I got this car from had it set up really, well, I mean, not necessarily weird, but really different. I know that he ran this car at a Super G, which is one of the places I want to hit. If you guys are regulars at Super G, let me know if it requires a little bit different setup than what people would do, or what is popular settings for there. Because I'm a noob. I'm a noob to this. I like touring car racing. That's a lot of fun. But that's where most of my experience is right now. These wheels are square. Man, I wish I could get that all the way. I need to get me one of those tools. They make those tools. I have a vise. I wonder if this little vise that I have would work. I also updated my work area here. I put these storage cubbies in, raised this shelf up a little bit to highlight my sign. Unfortunately, I damaged the LED strip that I had put up here. So that's gone. But I don't even care. I don't even care. I'll put one up later. It was $7. I was kind of disappointed. It felt more like a set of Christmas lights anyways. I know this has got to be super duper frustrating. Whoa, I got 16 people out there. Hey, everybody, check in. Let me know where you're from. I'm out here in San Marcos, California right now. And I'm planning on hitting the track tomorrow at the Carlsbad Mall, basically in Oceanside, off the 78 and the 5, which is right there, off on Jefferson. It's inside the Ninja Exchange. And I'll be filming some content there, running my car. I took it there last night for a test drive, and it did pretty good. I did discover the tires to be too soft. Let's see. Oh, I can't put it on from the front. There we go. That's much better. I guess I needed to put more heat in the tire than I did previously. There's that. This is going to be a bunch of noise just the whole time, everybody. So, yeah, what is everybody running out there? What are you guys running? Jose, are you still into drift? Moon RC, what do you run? Do you run over there at the drift tracks? You local? Yeah, this thing is awesome. And I really enjoyed this car a lot. I was a Sakura guy. I was driving Sakura D5s, and they were working pretty good. In fact, Grandpa BB still has the one I gave to him for his birthday. I'm making a mistake here. I need to get one of those tire installers, but I do kind of like it sit close up to the edge, and then they're centered. And there's with a lip, I gotta fix that and at least get them all consistent. I don't have one of the tire tools. I really need to get one. Maybe I can ask my wife for one for Christmas or something. Or Easter? Is it okay for her to get me an Easter present? I hope so. I'll have to ask her. Nah, I'll just get on one. Order one here in a minute. Or maybe they have one at the local hobby shop. I did get these tires over at I want to call it Vista RC. I don't think that's what it's called, but off of at RC Hobbies. They're in Vista on Melrose. Super nice guys. I'm really looking forward to hitting their Tuesday track days. They are setting up their track as carpet right now. They're moving around stuff in their shop to make room for us driftaholics. And they're putting P-tile in. Well, trying. They said that they're experimenting with it. It's like temporary dance floor, I guess is what he said. Man, I sure hope these fit good because I'm assembling all of them. All right, I got one more annoying sound session here. JJRC 114 and ZLLSG2 Pro Max 116. What kind of cars are those? Those aren't drift cars, those crawlers? I really do love crawlers. I don't have any right now. I sold my entire collection to buy a detailing trailer. Oh, drift. I didn't know they did 116 drift. Is that like a... well, I guess, I've only been back into the hobby for 3 years and trying to focus more on my channel. So it's kind of left me with a lot of shortcomings, I guess. That should be over with. I might have to do the one more. Oh boy. Whew. That's hard. That's hard work getting these drift wheels on. I am sweating. Sweating. How do you guys do it? Do you guys use a tool or do you do it manhandle like I am right now? That's probably super annoying to watch. Move the camera around like that. Oh. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm a fat old guy. Yeah, I got a lot of weight to push on this. Alright, well, it's over the back lip. Just get it centered. Something I did on these MST tires when I mounted them yesterday is I went through with a razor blade and I just chamfered the inside of the tire a little bit. And boy, those went on like butter. But they're also really soft tires. I'm sure that helped a lot. Alright, that's centered. Now I just have to fix this one that popped on there. Because they do center. It was kind of fun going on fresh tires. Because the car drives a lot different than with, I don't know if you call them broken in, but worn in tires. Yeah. Okay. Golly gee whiz, that is tough. I need a tool. What do I have? Is there any kind of random thing you guys have discovered that works really good for being an improvised drift wheel tire assembler? Other than using my old guy fat strength. Oh, this is not budging. Once that thing shrinks on there, it is on there. Hey, 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 hey. Maybe. Let's see here. Maybe my vice. Maybe my vice and what? A vice and an old tire? I need to push this in. So I need to push up against that. Let's see how this goes. This is an old tire. These are the ones, I wouldn't call it worn out. Do you rotate them? Do you guys rotate them? I'm kind of thinking about trying to rotate them. Because maybe I'm cheap, maybe I'm not. Oh, that seems like it's working, or it's crushing the wheel. Maybe it's just crushing the wheel. Yeah, there we go. That is working. We don't have vices, they say. Whoa, but it is damaging the wheel slightly. After I run it though, it's not gonna matter anymore. Once I run it once, it's gonna be torn up. I do like my stuff to look fresh and nice though. Yeah. My favorite little microcrawler, I had the SCX24 and I did a crazy build on that. Well, crazy for me build on it. I called it the Mini Mega Truck, and it was just, it had a lot of stuff going on with it. I had the a brushless outdrive motor on it, outrunner, the Fury Tech, and boy, that was so awesome. Just so super smooth. And have you played with that moon? I'm sure you have. That's like the number one thing everybody wants for those. Alright, let's get these wheels on there. It's still not quite centered. that was too far. Why is this one moving around so good? Did I mess it up? Then I get the feeling I might have to glue these ones. Now these wheels have 1 less millimeter offset. So I'm a little concerned, but converting standard to metric, 1 millimeter is 40 thousandths of an inch. So sliding this all the way to the outside would probably be 1 millimeter more than sliding all the way to the inside. Yep, that's one battery charge. Man, I'm always so excited to go to the track. I am looking forward to it. I do miss touring car racing, but oh man, those cars, it's always a lot of, oops. You always get a lot of damage, they're expensive, tires are expensive. You know, like, oops, on a touring car, the tires are like 40, 50 bucks a set, and you go through a set per race, and that's just the tire. You do a lot of damage to those cars. They're always getting hit by other cars and damage, running hot, all that sort of stuff. That wheel's good. That wheel is good. And then if you guys run these MST wheels with Yokomo tires, what do you guys do? You push them all the way out? You know, push the tire onto the outside, push the tire onto the inside, you run it centered. What do you guys like? And then what difference does it make one way or the other? Does it make a difference? I'm going to move you guys in, whoops, a little bit closer so you can see what's going on with the car a little better while I put the wheels on and test fit that body over them. Yeah. So I put the MST big brakes in there. I don't think that they're rubbing. Eventually I have some ceramic bearings to go in here. I'm waiting to do the rest of the build though. I did get a single piece integrated front bulkhead. It's on its way on the slow ship from China. Yes, the center is perfect. All right. And you know, and I've noticed too the drift. It seems like the most important aspect of it is the gyro setting and the front alignment. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't know because I'm a noob for the drift. The touring cars is one that you just push the traction around. Oh, that's pretty good. That doesn't scrub. Oh, does it scrub there? Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. Oh, it just. Oh, that is just barely clearing. But it is clearing. Wow. Cool. I was watching the guys. Oh man, who was it? An RC drift vlog, and the guy was going up to Super G. And I saw how they were doing the front end alignment. He was just turning it one way and then cranking the bell, the turnbuckle to get the parallel action going on there. But I'm sure it gave the car towing. You know, and towing, you know, I guess if you're going straight, it doesn't matter. And if you're going straight, you're not drifting, are you? So we'll see. Hopefully this fits good. But I think it will. And I love 5-spoke wheels. And then also, by virtue of this being an MST, I could always adjust the length of the control arms. Now, I started running a lot of timing. At first, I was running these 3300 packs. and thinking that they would last quite a lot longer than they did. And they did at first, because at first I ran 0 timing. And the car worked. And it actually worked really well. I don't really need as much timing as I have in it. I have 65 or 70 degrees of timing in it. It comes off the track at about 120 degrees, which isn't that hot. I mean, the thermal shutdown protection comes in at like 200 degrees. I mean, it is hot, but like with the touring cars, we pull those things off the track when the tire gets to be, I'm sorry, when the motor gets to be, 175 degrees or so. And this was coming off at 110. It's like barely getting warm. So you might like the Turbo Racing C75 175th Mini. Is that another little drift car, or is that a race car? Like a little touring car? Where's my other wheel go? Huh? There she is. Centered. Yes, fresh tires. I might give Grandpa BB one of these sets because he's going to bring his 2-wheel drive car and a 4-wheel drive car and drift. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'd like to check that out. I have enough room in my living room to set up not the biggest drift track for 2-wheel drive 10th scale, but a pretty good size one. It's about the same. It would be about the same size as Coastal Drift, or the drift track that's over at RC Hobbies. Maybe a little, whatever. So I was thinking about maybe even putting together a drift night over at my house. We'll see. Boom, boom. That's actually pretty parallel. I have a bunch of parts to put on this. I can't wait to get started on that build. What's up, Bob's RC? How are you doing, brother? Nice to have you. Where are you from, huh? Where are you from, hon? Homie? I can't talk right now. Not like a usual person. Alright, so these are Riv D tires. These actually, I was really pleased with them. They were very slow. Some of the other guys were complaining that I was too slow. Then I put on these MST red dots. Ontario, Canada. Well, what's up, Canada? How you doing? Holy crap, what is the angle of that steering? Stock. Here you go. And you actually use all of it, too. That's it. It's not quite 90, but it's not real far. I think what I need to do is use some of the crawler bent end links, because it got a little bend. And I think that'll just give it enough give that it won't want to jam. It likes to jam when you go all the way. Right there. She's a jammer. Jam, jam, jam. What it is this. I think it's this side. It was just past center and it's blocking it up. It might not even do it when it's under load. So boom, boom. And this is the MST MRX GT. This is not a Yokomo, which I would like to play with at some point. Okay. Go ahead and load this battery in. Get my transmitter out. This ESC was a used ESC. It's borrowed from a Grandpa BB project, and I think it's had some abuse to it. It does some funny things, like for a while it wouldn't turn off. You gotta actually have to physically unplug it to turn it off. When I first got it. Something I did fixed it, I guess. Maybe it was just getting it hot, or I think updating the firmware is what did it. But yeah, there you go. It is the Hobbywing XR10, my My Trinity double down. 13.5. I do kind of wish it came in a 10 turn. Maybe if you guys are out there and have contacts with Trinity, suggest a 10 turn. I might get a slot machine and do that. I don't know. We'll see. Then I got this. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, this might get a little loud. This fan is pretty loud. Moon RC. If you go onto my channel and check out the video that I uploaded a couple weeks ago, hitting coastal drift, you'll see this car. It's not a completely different setup, but it is a little different. I didn't have the electronics in the back, and the suspension setup was just as I purchased it used, as it was running at Vertex. I'm sorry, not Vertex, at Super G. But yeah, check this out. Pretty fast servo. Don't know if it was worth what I paid for it, but it looks cool. It is a very nice servo, and if I get back into racing, it'll be nice to have that servo. With my, let's see, how's this clear? That's pretty good. The back's a little inboard, but you know what? That's alright. Whoa, that's a strong servo. Yeah, this body is a AP Plastics RX-7. Yeah, buddy. Heck yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support, guys. That was about all I ever... Yes. Alright. That was about all I had planned for this little session. This really did break out in a sweat putting those wheels on. That was all I had really planned for right now. You know, just getting it ready. I took it on a test session yesterday. I didn't film the test session because I just wanted to see how it worked, to see if there was any big glaring errors in the setup. And it actually worked really good. The tires were way too soft. It was a rocket. I had to drive around everybody. Could not tandem. Nobody could tandem with me. You know, people would be just finishing up like one or two corners on the track, and it felt like I was already lapping them again, which was super fun. But it wasn't as fun because I couldn't play with the other guys. Anyways, that's all I have for this project. You guys have a good weekend. Maybe we should end this episode with some prayer. Dear Lord, thank you so much for giving us such a sweet day, giving us the opportunity to be able to play with these cool RC cars and all of this technology that's come about in the last couple hundred years. Please bless America, our boys up there in Canada, all of our enemies. Help us love them with your love, and help us see the path that you have for us, and share your love to the people that need it. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, my guys. You guys all have a good weekend. I'll be at the drift track tomorrow. Stop by if you want to. Get your car up on my channel, and have a good one. Peace. Amen. Laters, Jose. Laters, Moon RC. Laters. Who else was on here? Bob's RC. I appreciate you guys all tuning in and commenting and let me know. Alright. Love ya. Have a good one.